For more, we are joined by John Rutledge, Safanad Chief Investment Strategist and Honorary Professor at the Chinese Academy of Sciences. John, great to see you as always. And of course, we also got the report that the U.S. will limit or curtail the amount of business that U.S. cloud companies can do with companies in China. All this is going back and forth as these officials are trying to repair relations. Do you think that they're really trying to repair relations at this point? Do you think that can actually work?
No, Melissa, I think it's very likely we're no longer going to be BFFs when this is all done. It's, there's something every day. Last Friday, it was the Dutch Prime Minister saying they'll no longer export fancy lithography machines from ASML. On Saturday, we had the Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting, which is Xi Jinping, Putin, and they brought in Iran to the group this week. And then we had the rare earths, gallium and germanium. You couldn't even make up those names. The next one is the big one, which is a restriction from the U.S. in capital going out of the U.S. into China. That's a first, and it's very big. CFIUS, foreign capital coming in, has been around for a long time. This is about capital export, so you could call it sexiest if you really want to. But she's going to have a very difficult 4 days, and her 4 days might turn into 2 days, like happened to Mr. Blinken.
Dr. Rutledge, it's Karen. Thanks for coming on. I was wondering, why is it that Secretary Yellen, Secretary Blinken, both of them, they're going to China? Why aren't we seeing China dignitaries, equivalent of the secretaries, coming to the U.S.?
Well, it's a very good point. I've many times on shows on the network, I've talked about how important the PR and the face is for Chinese leaders. What really matters to them is how the messages get bounced back inside of China. When Blinken was there, there was a very widely televised meeting where Xi Jinping sat at the head of the table. Anthony Blinken was over way on the side of the table, and he was taking notes. That was broadcast all over China. Something like that will happen with Secretary Yellen, too, where it'll be very clear that she is a subordinate to whoever is doing this. So they're looking to embarrass us, and they're looking to intensify this to get us to back off. I don't think it's going to happen.
Hey, John, it's Tim. In all my time investing in emerging markets, a lot of it in China, China's always welcomed foreign capital. If this concept of we're going to restrict incoming capital, obviously the U.S. is the biggest capital markets in the world, the most liquid market in the world. But yep. Even in the worst of times, we've seen China keep all of those avenues open and even figure out a way to keep those issues separate and keep money, hoping to make it a money center. Is it game over if that really happens? I mean, I think I know the answer.
Game over is a big, that's probably more than we could say, because Xi Jinping will die one day and be replaced by someone else. But at the moment, the Chinese capital market closed for foreign investors when Jack Ma was kicked out of Alibaba. And I think that was the big signal that we're going to place security ahead of economics. Now, ironically, Yellen is going to China to tell them that the U.S. has decided to place security in front of economics. So we're going to do various things like restrict semiconductors, lean on our friends in Holland to restrict ASML. We're going to restrict capital from flowing into your country. And so this is just the beginning of, I think, a long battle. Economically, it's not good for China at all. It's not good for us either. But really, China's in a spot to be hurt the most by this.